During the pandemic, I finally learned how to ride a bike. Comedians have these jokes like, oh, making love is like riding a bike, and I agree because I learned it from two men in Central Park.
What's one thing you wish people did less of?
Stop eating in your cars and filming it. Also, your cars stink.
Not even a good seafood boil.
A seafood boil in a closed environment? I want you to close your eyes and picture that smell.
I think it smells good.
Whoa!
What's one thing you can't be convinced to do?
I'm probably never going back to Staten Island. I took the ferry there. There were 2 fights.
Were you involved in the fights?
I did not fight on the Staten Island ferry. I have fought a Staten Island ferry, which is just a gay man from Staten Island. I've done that.
What's one item you can't live without?
A little gay toad. Everyone's so bogged down with the patriarchy. Get you a purse. No more fanny packs.
You just helped a lot of men.
I'm a men's rights activist.
Well,
The key to make it in New York City, get you a husband. Even straight men. I'm talking to you, straight cameraman. Get you a husband.
same thing for women?
No. Men are dangerous.
My verdict is in, and you are okay.
Yes, thank you. Tell my childhood bully, Kathleen. I was getting bullied by her, and then I found out her parents were going through a very messy divorce. And actually, I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were going through. I'm kidding.
What is the worst comment you've ever received?
This woman asked me if I was premature.
Why do you think that she said that?
I guess her daughter was premature. I told her, your yaya stank. Okay, that's why her baby wanted to leave her early, but
What was your favorite game to play as a kid?
I would role play giving birth. I'd be like holding my imaginary husband's hand and be like, it's okay, I got this.
That's wild. Do you want to have kids?
Yeah, I think I want to have a thought daughter to raise my gay son.
Thought daughter, gay son is... Do you have daddy issues?
Sophomore year of high school, I had my first gummy.
Yeah.
He gave me 3. I don't know why I took all 3. I was in a different planet. We were at a cafe. There was a table of people, and I thought they were from BuzzFeed and like writing articles about me.
Was your dad going through like a midlife crisis?
No, he's just crazy.
Whose life do you envy?
Any sociopath ever. They don't get stressed. They don't have anxiety. They just like live their life and don't give up.
They also, I feel, have like a higher rate of killing.
But like they don't even care. They're happy anywhere.
My verdict is in, and you are okay.
Whoa!
We were teetering there, but I feel confident. You're good, girl. Give me your best impression of a girl in a pyramid scheme.
Hey, Mama. How have you been? You look like you're doing so well.
Out of curiosity, what would her name be?
Oh, her name is Carly.
Do you have like a housewife's tagline?
I might just be a piece of trash, but you can't afford to take out this garbage.
That's good. What's a recent purchase that might make people judge you?
This is the famous Walmart Birkin.
It's beautiful, by the way.
It was $100, marked down from $50,000. You can't find these anywhere, so this is a family heirloom right now.
Vintage.
I'm using it as a gym bag currently.
Have you ever been arrested?
Almost. We're trying to go out. He doesn't want to go. Me and my friend write a note. Come out tonight or die. Leave it on his windshield. I wake up to like 100 missed calls. They can't find him anywhere. There's like 100 cop cars. He was literally under the blankets. They had seen the note, thought that somebody, me, had done something crazy.
Maybe it was just a prank. If you could bring back one reality TV show from the dead, what would it be?
Hands down, Mob Wives.
Can you do a Big Ange impression?
He's buying me a puppy.
He's buying me a puppy.
That was truly a great impression of her. My verdict is in, and you're okay.
Okay, well, that'll save me a lot of money that I was going to spend on therapy.
What keeps you up at night?
The time that I accidentally did a mukbang, that is how it's pronounced.
I was about to school you so hard.
I got approached by a production company who said that they were doing woman versus food. They needed me to film myself chowing down sloppy style.
Not sloppy style.
Never heard from that casting agent ever again.
What is the most absurd lie you've ever told?
At one time during SantaCon,
That's a slur.
I was maybe inebriated. My boyfriend at the time and I got a family-style meal from McDonald's. He went ahead and passed out. I ate the whole thing.
Do you have any food delivery hacks?
I have a favorite ramen place in the city. They are now outside of my delivery zone because I've moved.
People don't talk about that. That sucks.
I got an Uber courier, and then I ordered it for pickup, and then he brought it to me on the Upper East Side.
If you could be any produce, what would you be and why?
I would be a tomato. You think they're a vegetable, they're a little bit fruity. I mean, tomato is the most bisexual fruit.
What is one fast food item you defend until death?
I'm a New Yorker, okay? I love bagels. I have a Dunkin' breakfast sandwich like 3 times a week.
My verdict is in, and you're okay. I think we became besties today.
Can we grab a bite after this?
We can.
First kiss didn't go so well. I was so embarrassed that I would pray to be able to kiss one day like 50 Cent. remember myself in the bathroom, closing my eyes and being like, why can't I kiss like 50? I was like, this guy knows what he's doing.
Hold up. Something ain't right.
Obviously, I've never kissed him.
Okay. Do you have a weak stomach?
I was at a party once. Buddy ripped a fart. I, on command, projectile vomited.
No!
He did it again, and then I did more.
What's one memory that keeps you up at night?
When I was on The Bachelor 4 years ago, the producers were banging on our door, and I ran to the door to open it, and I looked down, and I realized I had a dream. And
Did the footage ever make it to the show?
oh, God, no. Nor was it ever talked about.
Until now. Are you a picky eater?
I'll eat just about anything but black olives.
What did they do to you, out of curiosity?
I was eating a bunch of sandwiches with these black olives in it. The night took me away.
Did you throw them up?
Oh, yes.
What is your subtle flex?
I was almost in a shark attack. It was circling my raft that I was on.
Where were you?
New Jersey.
At Shark in New Jersey? My verdict is in, and you're okay.
Sometimes I'm not, but most of the times I am, so thank you.
That was a perfectly put together sentence. Most of the times I am. What is your worst first date story?
My first day where I got hit by a car.
I got hit by a bus once. What's one thing you're not afraid to admit?
I stalk myself a lot, like through other people's perspective. I'll like go on my sister's phone and I'll just like stalk, go through highlights.
Oh, I love.
I think it helps. So it's either like baddie or cringe, mostly like cringe.
What is your favorite question to ask a guy?
His first impression of me. He was like, you were like mean at first, and you know, we started talking, then we fall in love, and then ghosted. It's like a circle, but
I feel like that's a universal feeling for women. What is your guilty pleasure?
I love a ginger. I love pasty king, freckles on the back.
Have you ever dated a redhead?
In my mind, we dated. To him, no.
Just a girl walking down the street. What is your most random celebrity encounter?
I recently met this guy in the bus, and he told me after a long conversation that his name, he's Mandingo. Do not look it up on your parents' desktop. This is what he made me look up.
Hub. Did you get his number?
No, I did not. He was asking me to help him find a place to get a massage. I know.
And then was it the old like, do you want to just massage?
And I was like, babe, I'm off the clock tonight.
My verdict is in, and you are okay.
Oh, that's shocking, but hell yeah.
If you've never met someone before in person, like you don't have a crush on them. You think they're hot, but
Do you not do dating apps then?
I do.
No. Okay. What is your most controversial take?
The fact that people meet up romantically for dates is crazy. It needs to start platonic. And then if there's a vibe, run with it, but too much pressure.
I think that dating your friends is so smart
Yeah.
because they've seen you sweatpants, unwashed, hair smelling. What is your fashion hot take?
You should never make eye contact with a straight man's ankles in public. Unless you're on a beach, you should never see that white ball.
Ooh.
Just wear socks. What are your ankles doing out
Yeah. Have you ever come across a rat?
there? Yeah, girl, I've lived with rats.
You just girl me?
Lady?
Ma'am sounds the most professional.
Ma'am, I've lived with rats.
What's your most controversial take?
Why are people celebrating every birthday? Don't invite me to your 29th birthday.
It's like giving that maybe you had a birthday that people didn't go to, and then you're like, actually, I hate them all.
That's not true. It is.
My verdict is in, and you are okay.
Okay.
Tell me one thing somebody wouldn't know by looking at you.
I get in the mosh pit. Imagine someone liking your art so much that they have to hurt their friends.
That seems so unhealthy to do. What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
I was living in Chicago, and this car rolls up, and these dudes were like, "Where's the strip club at? Do you want to get in our car?" "Yeah, you guys seem nice." They like took all the money from my account, which was not much.
I feel like you maybe had it coming.
Seems like a little victim blaming here.
What is the smallest reason someone can piss you off?
Talking in the movie theater. I got into a fist fight.
No, you absolutely did not.
These people were talking. I asked them very politely to stop talking. I kind of glanced over, and the guy's still staring at me. If I'm right, I will die for it. He headbutt me in the nose. He got me good there, but he fell down twice. So on the scorecard, I won.
Do you have any red flags?
I'm an only child and a Gemini.
Only child gang.
You can't spell lonely without only.
What is one thing you'll never do again for love?
Buy Taylor Swift tickets. I'm still paying for it. Like a community college degree worth. The relationships end, credit card bills do not.
My verdict is in, and you're okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was obvious. What were you like as a kid?
My parents told me I was part of a chess club with adults, but really, I was speaking with a behavioral therapist every...
What's something that we should normalize?
I'm a pretty big proponent of just skipping a month of rent.
Have you ever been evicted?
Not yet, but I had an apartment burned down, so kind of by force of situation, I have lost my right to live in an apartment, yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. What's What's something that really grinds your gears?
I have been on record saying the worst day in man's history was when we invented the car horn. Sirens, too.
Sirens, those are hard. What is one item you can't live without?
I'll die on the wired headphones hill.
Are you one of those people that like talking to them so you have to like take the cord and be like,
Sometimes I'll cut my hand and pretend I'm like an airline pilot on the phone with my friends.
what's something that you wish everybody knew about you?
I recently just discovered free will, and it's kind of been a game changer. I probably get like a milkshake every night the last month or two, and it's really impacted my health, but it makes me super happy, so I don't really care.
What's your flavor?
I go vanilla.
Aw. That feels like a waste of a milkshake, to be honest. My verdict is in, and you're okay.
Honestly, I needed to hear that today. I did not get a good night's sleep, and I drank way too much coffee, so my heart's racing.